listing before the appointment. How many of you would like more listings? I'll make sure I'm with the right crowd. Yeah? And so how do we get listings? We're going to talk about how to win the listing appointment when you're competing with those other two realtors out there, because that always happens, right? Why do sellers do that? Why do they line up realtors and just interview them one after another? Do you ever think about that? Why do they do that? Because their neighbors did it? To pick your brain?
Yeah.
But the internet's, the Google's out there, they can pick Google's brain all day long. Google's smarter than you. You're more accurate than Google. I like to hear that. You mean more accurate than Zillow?
Oh, that's for sure.
Or Trulia, right? We're going to show you how to negate Zillow and Trulia values and how to make yourself look good. See, here's the thing that I think there's a big problem in. There's a big problem in real estate with people telling you, realtors, thinking you make too much money and telling you to cut your commissions. Does that ever happen to you? Why do they do that? You know what I think?
Money in their pocket.
More money in their pocket, but why do they do it? Well, the first answer is realtors will do it. Right?
They do.
And why do realtors do it?
Go with the listing.
Yeah, but why do they cut their, why don't all realtors say we don't cut our commission? Then they would just pay it, right? Here's what I think. Tell me if you think this is accurate. Realtors can't show they're innovative enough to earn the full commission.
That's definitely for sure.
Okay? So what we're going to do is give you tools to show that you can be innovative, and no longer will they ask you for a discount. I'll tell you a story about a lady who, after this class, we sat down with her for about 4 of us for about an hour and a half, and we helped her blog. She got the listing the next day, and she was competing against Sally Smith, the mayor of the farm, and Shirley Jones, the luxury home specialist, of $750,000 listing in Dallas. And what happened was, she said to him, look, I need to ask you something, Mr. and Mrs. Seller. How are you going to make your decision? Are you going to pick the one you like, the one that has the best reputation, or the one you think will do the best job? That's a great close, isn't it? You like that close. You're the one who doesn't discount her commissions. So you get that, right? And they looked at her and said, gosh, you know, that is really an interesting question. We're going to have to rethink how we're thinking about this. She said, well, wait, let's see. Let's Google the three of us and see what we find. And what her attempt, what she's trying to do is show that she's innovative, right? And that she knows the subdivision. Meanwhile, what we did is we blogged for an hour and a half, 4 of us, for her the day before. We blogged about the address of the listing, the builder, the street, the subdivision, the schools, the businesses in the subdivision, activities in the subdivision, statistics in the subdivision, everything about the subdivision. So they Googled Sally Smith. Here comes LinkedIn and Facebook. Have you ever Googled yourself? LinkedIn and Facebook will always come up, right? Then we Googled Shirley. They Googled Shirley, and same thing. They Googled Debbie. Her name's Debbie in Dallas, I know. Sorry about that. I don't make this stuff up. So they Googled Debbie in Dallas, and 3 pages came up. Every single article was on the subdivision and pertinent to the house. And the wife of the owner, or the co-owner of the house, the wife said, well, of course we're going to use you. I mean, you're relevant. You're relevant here. Now, were the other 2 people they were going to hire relevant?
Sure.
Of course they were. One was the mayor of the farm, sending out, you know, their little magnets every month. The other one was the luxury home specialist, expert, de facto, because of reputation, right? So she looked at it and said, of course we're going to use you as a realtor. She said, do we have to pay extra to use you as a realtor? How many of you like to have that problem?
Yes.
Okay, good. So we're on the right track. We're the right group today, right? Now we're going to talk about technology today.
So let's raise it down.